Shalom and good day all, this is T-Healing29 back again for a comic and trade haul and of course some figures. So as you can see here, I've got quite a bit here. The only issues that I am missing here, and it will also be covered on the post that goes up for this week, is the TMNT Shredder and both are IDW titles, along with the Sonic Godzilla crossover. So hopefully they'll turn up in next week's haul, or maybe the following week's haul, to which I should be able to put the review up for this week, for the third week of July 2026. So let's start to move into one of the first things that I purchased whilst I was in the city. So I ended up purchasing 3 figures. If you can guess what 3 figures they are, the only clues I'll give you is that I ended up buying 2 of one character, which connects to a series that has Sebastian in it. I'll only give that clue. And that Sebastian might be connected to any anime. So if you can guess what character it is, you're doing really well, and look forward to having your comment pinned when that actually goes up. The next character is something related to a type of mecha series. I'm not going to say what mecha series it is, but I see it more as a bio-mecha series. That's the only other way to put it. And that's the hint for the other character that I got. If you can guess what both characters are, be prepared for your comment to be pinned in this week's haul. So next is the trades that I ended up collecting. So I ended up getting the Dan Jurgens Volume 2 Omnibus of the Action Comics, and this covers some more stories of John Samuel Kent, the real John Samuel Kent, not the Bendis, Taylor, Cena Grace Kent, the one that's been butchered by DC, the imposter that is, and plus the new imposter that's in the latest, but that's another story. Moving into some trades that I collected. So we have Space Usagi Volume 1. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, Space Usagi Volume 1, didn't you pick up a volume of Space Usagi? Yeah, I did, but as I was reading it this week, I actually ended up finding out it was Volume 2. Well, how should I read through Volume 2 without reading through Volume 1? So I ended up getting a hold of Volume 1. Next, we have the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Ninja Rangers flip book trade, along with the Phantom and Honor and Curse Eternal Volume 1. Should you happen to be in Australia, definitely check out the All Star Comics website and put in that discount code, and you'll get 10% off everything you buy. There is of my receipt, of course. Moving into the area of what will be reviewed this week. So these on the left-hand side, right here, these comics on the left-hand side, because there's one Fool's Gold one here, which is the Absolute Flash issue 17. Then we have the Rockefellers, which will be reviewed on its own, and also Superman Unlimited, next issue, reviewed on its own. The rest of these titles on the right-hand side will be in 2 issues in one video. So we have a Sword of Crisis events in Something Epic, next issue. We also have Nightwing, as well as the next issue of Titans. We have Deathstroke and Lobo, and last but not least, we have World's Finest and the next issue of Darkness, to which there will be a DC and Indie reviews. Well, until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day.